So now I'm going to show you going through the dumps and finding some things that look interesting and trying to add them to mods in the game. So I haven't done any of this beforehand, so I'm going to be doing this completely live, like recording. Although one thing I do want to do is this. So basically I'm showing you how to reflect a bunch of different objects like this. So we've got multicast inline delegate. I'm thinking maybe this float running speed, I want to change that. What else? Yeah, maybe toggle headlight, maybe throw flare, just show, oh, you can do that. What else? Maybe there's a float, yes. Maybe float to get class XP, perhaps. Right, I've set up a mod called Reflection Demo, just a native mod, and it has a HUD, so I've made a couple of labels here and button here, and it will just allow us, just so I don't have to do it during the recording, it's a bit boring. You should know how to do all of this by now. So if I go back to this and that and that. So first we're going to do the on-salute event. This is a multicast inline delegate, so you've got to use something called a delegate. So what I'm going to do is first in this class I'm going to do blueprint type, and then I'm going to do something up here called uDelegate. It's down there, and then it's going to be of type blueprint authority only, but not without those. And then you have to do something called declare dynamic multicast delegate, and then you do your name, so it's on-salute event but with an F in front, because that's what you expect. Salute event. And then we go down here and we make a U property, because this is still a property. This is within the property section. U property. Blueprint assignable. And then we do the name, so F on salute event. And then we do on salute event, like this, like that. And that's how you create a delegate. So like this. Now let's say you have a delegate that has multiple parameters, so let's just find an example of that. I believe ammo count widget has a few. Yeah, so here they actually look like functions. They're not. They've got on the front, so you can kind of tell that's a delegate. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, maybe I would have fixed the dumper so that it doesn't do this anymore. So these would probably just be, would probably say, oh, this is a delegate or whatever. But the way you do this, if it's got a parameter, so let's say this is obviously the wrong class. I'm going to delete it afterwards. We'll just do uDelegate blueprint or authority only, and I'm going to remove that bit at the front because it's not correct. Declare multicast delegate. Hang on. Declare. What we'll do is I'll just multicast delegate, and then you see here it's got like underscore 8 params, 5 params, 4 params, 9 params, whatever. So basically, this on total visible change, for example, has one parameter. So I do multicast delegate 1 param. This one has 2, so I do 2 params. So let's just do this 1 param one. And then it'll be called f on total visible changed. And then to make your parameter, you do that. Then you do your parameter ball visible, like ball, and then then you do the actual parameter name like this, and like that. So you have to do the type and then name, and then if you've got 2 parameters, so if you're doing this one, obviously it would be 2 params, and then here it would be ball and then show clip count as well. And then when you make it, you do it exactly the same way you did here for this one. So the only thing that's different is this line. We don't need that here. So that's showing you how to do multiple parameters for a delegate. Now, let's go back to a player character. Actually, I'll just type on salute event. There we go. So we got on salute event. Now, what else did we want? I wanted to set running speed. So again, it's just a U property. Blueprint callable. And then it'll be float running speed. And it doesn't like that. Right, sorry about that. I realised the issue very quickly. This is not going to be blueprint callable. This is a property, not a function. This needs to be blueprint read write. There we go. I'm not sure why I was doing that. I guess I just forgot. But yeah, make sure you don't make the same mistake. So we're done running speed. Let's do throw flare. So I just want to call that function. I want to see. This might not work. I've not tried any of this yet. So U function, and now inside this we do blueprint callable, and then void throw flare, and then we have to also do an inline definition for it. You can do it in CPP again, but I don't like to. And then the final thing I wanted was get class XP. So again, it's a U function, blueprint callable. It's a float this time, so float get class XP. And we return 0. Let's try building it. And I'll be back when... Oh, actually no, it's not taking very long. Alright. I hate it when it does that. So this is connected to this button. So first we want to do get actor from of class. And the class is play character. Throw flare. So that will call that. So that should throw the flare whenever this button here is called. Now we also want to set running speed. So here we'll go right, how was it again? Forgot. it's a property. I think it's just actor class again, isn't it? Player character. Running, yes, there we go. Set running speed. And I'll set it to like, I don't actually know what current running speed is. In fact, let's get that. Let's get the current running speed because I don't know. So I'll just open asset editor. Character, player character. So should be somewhere here a running speed. Running speed. It's currently 435. So I want to change that to I don't know, like something like obscene, like 1000. That's not even that obscene, to be honest. Just about double. And then what was the other thing we were doing? It was on salute event and running speed. No, and get class XP. So also we'll get class XP. I'll just bring this down over here like this. And then we will set that in the thing. First, I will also I'll do a sequence node here actually. I need to get to component. Actually, it might just be a get actor class. Let me just check. Bind event. Bind to on salute event. Yeah, okay. So what I'll do is I'll just go from that. There we go. And I'll add custom event on salute event. And then when it salutes, I want to just increment this value here. So I'm going to get that. And then what was the name of the thing? Raz count. Get raz count. Set text. Set text. And of course, I actually need to get like the count of them, so I also need get raz count as an integer. And then I'll set that as, no, sorry. I will get this and I will add 1 to it. And then I will actually, yeah, that's fine. This is going to just be 0 by default, right? Yeah. So we've increased raz by 1, and then, oh yeah, we want to take that and convert it to text. However, I've actually put this in the same thing. So what I want to do is also append string append. There we go. It's actually a text, isn't it? So I want to go this to string, and then I just want to take stone count with the space as well. There we go. So just shove that all onto there, and then we'll convert it to string, and I'll actually do that as well. There we go. And now what I will do is the same sort of thing for getting a class XP. So I'll do it in event tick actually. Event tick. So I just want to update this every tick basically, and also I can change the number of the tick intervals. So I just want it to like update every second. I don't want it to update every single tick because that would be kind of silly. So now, if I just copy this over, and I don't want ras count, I want what was it called? Class XP. Get class XP. And it'll be class XP space. I don't want to get ras count either. What I want to get is class XP, so I'll just do class XP, and that'll be a float probably. Set class XP. Oh, actually thinking about it, I don't want to do this here. I want to do this down there, because I want to update it, I want to get it every time as well. Otherwise I'll just get it once and then I'll be updating the actual thing to the same thing every time, which would be kind of silly. So I also want to get to this. There we go. And now set text. And actually I need this, all this stuff. I'll just do it there. There you go. There you go. And then this return value will be that. And this will go into there. There we go. So theoretically that should work. I'm not sure, because this is returning 0, because otherwise, you know, it was angry. But theoretically that should work. I haven't forgotten to set anything, right? Yeah, I mean it should be fine. So I'm gonna go back at settings first. So speed is like kill Bosco and kill player I don't want. And character, I already got that. Character. Also game elements I don't want. Yeah, there we go. Right. Now I pack.
That damn galactic isle, it's killing my head.
Yes, there we go. Rock and stone count 0. Rock and
stone,
stone it goes up.
We are unbreakable.
But now it only goes up to 1 and then it doesn't go up anymore. So that's a bug. But you get the picture. What was the other one? It was throw flare, which is not going to work here because I don't have any flares. My run speed is also, yeah, you can tell it's way high already. Obviously that run speed you could just set in hex modding, but you know, you can do everything with blueprint modding that you can in hex. So if you're doing it in blueprint anyway, then why not do it in hex? Just do it all with the blueprint.
If we survive, next round is on me.
Yeah, so now, theoretically, there we go, throw flare now, throws a flare.
Flares charging!
And obviously, it obviously still follows the rules of normal flares, if it's charging and all that stuff. And yeah, this is weird because I'm running so fast.
Particularly rich veins of morkite and gold further down. Bring it back, boys.
So that's basically how you reflect certain things. And actually, I'll show you one of my mods. If I open, which FSD is it? I've got 2 of them. I've got many FSDs in fact. I tend to do all of my main modding in this project. So a few more classes there, as you can see. If I go into mod BPs, these I've been doing, this is all legacy, this is all the alternate method stuff. But this is my rock and stone counter mod as it currently is. So currently this, what the idea of this mod is, it checks how many rock and stones every player in the game has, and then kills any player that doesn't have like the minimum rock and stones. So if you remember the voice line, if you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Well, it's basically that taken literally. And I've got that on salute event here. So bind event to on salute. I remember now, because this is why. This basically is for every player in the game. So yeah, this is a lot more complicated. But you can basically do anything. Once you've got something with from the dumps, you can do many things. So I've actually got this lovely titled comment, and this is just a bunch of stuff. So on late train finished, host abort mission, mining pod location, so I can set the location of the mining pod. This is getting all the active player characters. This is the kill function we've seen. So yeah, there's a lot more things you can do.